personal level, how important was that first week for you to be healthy, especially that game 2, those valuable minutes that you got and the production that you had? JJ talked a lot about the positives from it.
It's super important. For one, just being able to be out here with the guys, getting continuity. For myself personally, just being able to get game reps. We've been working out all summer, so being able to go against other pros and high level talent, and being able to showcase what you worked on and actually do it against good competition. So it's good.
How's the body?
Body's great. Feel good. Had a good week of both practices and games, so feel good.
The Marcus is fully healthy. What do you envision it looking like, the two of you guys on the court defensively?
You said Marcus?
Yeah.
Man, just causing havoc. Not only physically but just vocally. He's a vocal guy as well, so us being able to be the anchor of the defense, flying around, setting that tone defensively, I'm excited. I can't wait till we can share the court together.
What did he look like today, from your perspective, from watching him today out there?
He looked great. He's moving great, but like I said, his main power is he's vocal. So being able to help the guys, communicate, that's big. That's a big part of the defense for us. Also, being physical is one of them, but also just being vocal, being able to communicate. And I think he does both at a very high level. So he's definitely gonna help us on that end of the flow.
After the Warriors game, JJ said maybe never seen you score on an accelerated Euro step before. We were already talking to you for the first preseason game about your outside shot. Were there other wrinkles and things you were able to work on because you had full health over the offseason?
Just everything. I was able to work on everything. Ball handling, shooting, body control, being able to lay off drives, and me and him discussed. It was going to be a little bit more on the perimeter as well. So just being prepared. If the ball comes my way, being able to go to a different action, make a move, or whatever the case may be. So just being a basketball player.
Did you have to change things physically? I know the last couple of years it's been more like, hey, we're going to use you as a 4 and a 5 more, and it felt like maybe, and partly probably because you couldn't be on your feet as much, you probably tried to bulk up a little bit more. Did you do anything differently if you're going to be on the perimeter this year?
Here nor there. It kind of fluctuated between 5 and 10 pounds, but me having that conversation this summer that I was going to be on the perimeter a little more allowed me, to slim up a little bit more. Not saying I probably won't spend some time at 4 or 5, but just majority on the perimeter. So it's a different, body weight in a sense. Being able to chase around and flying around guards as opposed to banging down here with bigs. So I like where I'm at right now.
They're different, but what's more taxing? Which one of those shots is more taxing defensively?
Equally, man. It's different. Being able to having to box out 7-footers and and I'm speaking for me, not being a 7-footer, being able having to battle with them, it's exhausting as well. To me, it's equal as the same as chasing around Steph, honestly. So it's just different levels. One is more taxing physically, guarding the bigs. The other one is just more of a track meet, being able to be on your feet a little bit more. So to me, it's about the same.
Daniel, speaking about that, you were guarding full court a few times, Steph, and giving him some problems, jump balls, little interaction there with Draymond as well. Riddick mentioned you being on ball and smart as well as something he didn't really have an option for last season, but does this year with both of you available. How do you feel about having that on-ball responsibility and kind of embracing that role on this team?
I feel good. I feel comfortable being on the ball. Whether it's pressure in full court or just being able to blow up a play before it even happened. And I think by me being in front of the ball and causing havoc, it kind of just sets that tone, set the energy for everybody. So I like being able to start the defense up. Same with Marcus. I think we both will do a great job of doing that and getting everybody to follow suit.
Vandal, JJ and your teammates have just talked about the vast improvement that you've had over the course of from last season to this season, just starting out healthy and things. How much pride do you take in the confidence that they have in you and what you can do from being healthy at the start of the season?
I take a lot of pride in it. The pride comes from just the work, obviously being the work put in. So I worked hard this summer. I've been here a lot in the gym as well. So just being able to trust the work. And that's really what it comes down to.
Jared, what are the leadership dynamics of this team? You mentioned you've been vocal, Marcus is vocal. Obviously, we know who LeBron is. Luka's going to be the in so many different ways, and you talked about being a bigger leader. So what's it sort of been like leadership-wise in terms of the split up of responsibilities?
It's been a lot. We have a lot of leaders. Everybody kind of covers different categories. We got Bron and Luka are kind of the vocal leaders. Me and Marcus as far as defense, and And some guys just like AR and Gabe that just lead by example. Being on time, coming to show up to work every day, helping the teammate out. So we have a lot of leaders and veterans in their own right. So I think that that's what's going to make us a good team. Guys everybody being able to pitch in and say what they got to say, taking constructive criticism, and you need that dynamic in order to be a great team. So I think we got a good balance to make sure that.
Jared, so
Last question.
Anthony Edwards, I don't know if you saw, I know you saw on media today, like he was asked about teammates that he's had, and he mentioned you as someone he misses having. Like, seeing that, like, what did that mean to you, and coming from him, especially after you competed with him in the playoffs this past spring?
That's my dog. We played together a couple years, so me and him got a tight bond even to this day. I know we compete, we battle. That's what we do. We both high-level competitors. But at the end of the day, it's all love between me and him. Just being able to have that impact on and off the court with every teammate that I have, that's my goal. Lead by example on the court and, being a good teammate off too. So, that's my goal.
Thanks, man.